And you are watching Russo and Company, the opening band.
Nice happened to us about 5 years ago. I was playing by myself at a music showcase, and it was a bunch of bands, and I was the only guy that showed up to do this thing as a solo artist. So naturally, I started off the night. And as I'm playing, this redhead gal walks in, and when I finish my show, she goes, "Hey, that song about Missouri, send that to me and I'll put it on the radio." And I was like, "Whatever, lady." It was Katie Crew. I knew her voice, but I'd never seen her before.
Katie Crew. Oh, yeah.
So I sent her an email, and she actually delivered. She moved from KC95 onto K-Wolf out there in Ellsbury.
Oh, yeah.
She held up her end of that bargain, and she played this thing on the radio twice a day for a good long time. This song is called Good Luck Charm. It's a love song about the great state of Missouri. Tattoo of 40 on the radio. They don't play in Illinois, is what I'm saying. I'd like to take a moment on this song here. I started really pursuing music heavily in 2019 right here on Main Street in St. Charles, Missouri. If you're from St. Charles, say yeah. Yeah! Me too. And I popped up at this place. At the time, it was called Crawdads. And we started playing. I walked in there, I said, hey man, would you like some live music on a Sunday night? And he said, no. I went home and regrouped. I came back a couple weeks later. And I said, hey man, would you be down for some live music on a Sunday for free? He said, yeah, we can do that. So came down there on Sunday, started playing. I said, hey, in 4 weeks, if your cash register is telling you a different story on Sundays than it is this week, we'll talk about it. 6 years strong, every Sunday on Main Street.
There you go.
At the time, it was called Crawdads. But before that, it was called Rumples. Everybody know what I'm talking about? If you ever had a beer at Rumples, say yeah. All right, we're going to take it a little further. Before that, it was the Pub Drinking Company. Anybody remember that one?
Yes.
And during that time, there was a fella that used to play music down there, and I had a couple guys that experienced that fella in that time. And they came up and said, hey, you remind us of this fella named Mike Jordan. Anybody heard that name? I ain't talking about basketball, I'm talking about music right here in St. Charles, Missouri. We got a new record that's out. It's coming. We got CDs and stuff available. Track number 10 on that record, we collaborated with a fella named Gary Brokaw. He goes by Smokey. Anybody know him? Smokey in the band. He's on the record. I invited him into the studio, and he took one take and he laid down the most beautiful guitar solo I ever heard. I love you. But we were there again. I said, hey, you want to do that again? He was like, nah, I think I got it on the first take. But we wanted to pay tribute to somebody who did what we're doing before we started doing it. That's how this life goes. This song right here is called Tell It I Ain't. This is from Mike Jordan.
That's funny how songs start the same.
Yeah. I thought I knew what he was going to play at first.
Well, that was like not City Boy, but
I don't remember who it was, but I recognized something.
that entrance to that song was the beginning of another song that they play at the jams. This one guy, Rich. All right, folks. Sorry, man. I gotta watch the concert. Hope you enjoyed a bit of Russo and Company. Thanks for watching.
Tell her I'm a good and a decent man. Don't tell her